Second, we can use it to increase branding and awareness, okay? And as far as branding goes, branding yourself as the expert, we already talked about, but you can also, just get your brand out there, so if people are looking around, say they're looking around on YouTube at different business training tips, and they keep seeing these next level profits videos popping up, and they're quality videos and they're providing value, that person's probably going to go to your site. Okay, what it does is it adds depth to your brand. So if you put out a lot of quality content videos in your niche around things that people are asking about and people are looking for, then you're going to add a lot of depth to your brand, okay, which is really, really powerful. And what you can also do is create that professional image by the way you do your videos, okay, and the way you produce your videos. Now, granted, they don't have to be professional to make money or to work. Don't get me wrong. If you are in a more professional type of business or a more professional type of setting, or depending on the client you're speaking to, you can portray that professional image, with pay somebody, so a small sum of money, create some cool little video intros and outros and overlays and things of that nature, and you can automatically have a great professional image. Just do some stuff on PowerPoint and you're in the game. So not only can you add depth to your brand yourself as the expert, but you can also create that sense of trust by showing people that you have a professional image and you have a professional brand. Okay, so far we've talked about educating your niche, increasing branding and awareness, and now we get to some of the fun stuff, okay? Now what we want to talk about is increasing search engine optimization. And there's two pieces to this. We can leverage the power of YouTube, and we can channel the power of YouTube. And what do I mean by that? Well, YouTube has power. Okay, YouTube's massive. It's huge. Google loves it. Yahoo loves it. Bing loves it. All the search engines love it. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is that you can leverage the authority of YouTube to get higher rankings for your videos. So if you wanted to put out a video on, on how to market on the internet or whatever it may be, maybe if you put that video on your site, it doesn't get ranked. Why? Because your site doesn't have enough ranking power. Now, if you put that video on YouTube, it may very well have enough power now to get ranked and show up in the search engine. So using proper keywords to leverage the power of YouTube is very, very powerful, okay? Google already loves it. Yahoo already loves it. Bing already loves it. So if you have done the proper keyword research within your niche, okay, and you use those keywords in title tags and descriptions on the YouTube videos, those are going to show up and rank in the search engines. People are going to see those videos, okay? I talked about adding depth to your brand over here. You've added depth to your brand in your niche out there, so when people are searching for those answers to those questions that we talked about, they're going to find you because you leverage the power of YouTube, okay? And in the second piece, when I talk about channeling the power of YouTube, that refers a little bit more to sending people back to your website, okay? This video on YouTube, you can create a link that points back to your site, okay? You get enough of those links, then Google and Yahoo and Bing and all the other search engines out there see that you have this big site that's pointing back to your site, then that's going to raise their it's going to raise what they think about your site in the search engines as well. So not only can you use the power of YouTube to actually get your videos ranked, but you can channel some of that power by putting links in the descriptions and from your YouTube profiles back to your main site. That's going to be inbound links to your main site, which is going to raise the search engine optimization of your site and get it to rank higher in the search engines. Okay, so you can leverage the power and you can channel the power. And on to the last one. Ultimately what we want to do is we want to drive traffic. Okay? Bottom line. Why are we marketing on YouTube? Because we want more leads, because we want more sales, because we want more profits. All right? We want to make money. So how do you make money? You drive traffic to get leads, to get sales, to get profit. All right? So driving traffic's the end game. Okay? How do we get them to your site? Well, we get them to your site several ways. You can always in the description, you always want to have a link to your site, right? Why? Because people can click on it right away. Boom. They can also, after seeing the branding on your video, maybe you have an intro or outro that has your company name, or if you look at the top of this slide right here, you actually see Next Level Profits at the top. People might start typing that into the search engines, okay? You can also brand it. You can put your URL at the bottom of the video. Or maybe they go over to your profile, and in your profile you have links and you talk about your business, and it sends people back through that way, okay? So there's a couple different ways people may actually come back to your website, okay? It's all about getting them to your site and getting them into your sales funnel. All right, and you have a very, very good chance at doing this. Why? Because they're now coming to your site after they've already learned something valuable from you, okay? You've already pre-screened them. You've already built that trust by giving them quality and content in the video. So when they hit your site or your landing page or your sales page or your e-commerce site, whatever it is, they already trust you, okay? So it's going to get them into your funnel quicker, okay? And you're going to have a better conversion rate than if they did not have that trust factor. So remember, always put links in your description, and make the description something that's going to get people back to your site. You can brand your videos with either your URL at the front and the end of the video, or maybe at the bottom. You can also have the name of your company or your website on all the slides or when you're talking. And also in your actual profile itself, you can talk about your business and have some links back to maybe your actual home site, or your money page, or your squeeze page, or maybe even some of your other profiles, maybe your Facebook or Twitter or whatever it may be. The bottom line is get them from YouTube to your site and into your sales funnel, okay? So just a quick recap. We're going to educate your niche, provide massive value, think the top 10 list, right? We're going to increase branding and awareness by adding depth to your brand and creating a professional image. We're going to increase search engine optimization by leveraging and channeling the power of YouTube. And we're going to drive traffic and ultimately get people to your site and get them in your sales funnel. All right? The number one thing I always tell people to remember when creating any content is provide value, and lots of it. All right? That's going to do a ton for you. It's going to bring people to you with their credit cards in hand. All right, guys, head on over to nlprofits.com for more training and tips for small business owners and internet marketers out there, and I will see you in the next training.